Now, if you're looking to experience a deeper penetration during the do, there are certain positions that you might want to, indulge in, engage in to achieve these things. Because they are positions that will never give you that feeling of a deeper penetration, no matter how much you try, or how much you love them, or how much they sound sweet to your hearing. So if you want a deeper penetration, you might want to watch this video to the very end, because I'll be showing you 4 best positions that guarantee deeper penetration regardless of your size, whether you have a big pim pim or a small pim pim. Okay? Again, also know that the position you do will help you determines what you're going to get. Like the kind of position you use or you incorporate during the do will determine what you'll get out of that activity. Whether you're going to get pain, pleasure, satisfaction, fulfillment, or frustration. So now if you're looking for that deep penetration, stay back, let's get into it. Now the number one position, or the first position, is the missionary position. Okay, this missionary position is the one which of course we know, mommy and daddy kind of position, where the woman lays on her back and the man penetrates her from wherever they penetrate from, with her legs of course spread apart. Now why this position gives you that the moment the woman is on her back with her legs spread apart, it gives the man enough room, enough space to penetrate deeper, because not all positions will allow this thing to happen. And the good thing about this position is that it helps in building intimacy between you and that person. That's emotional connection, that emotional bond, where you can look into their eyes and smoosh and kiss and touch and caress and do all of those things, and even promise them heaven on earth. I love you, you love me, you're the light of my life, the sugar in my tea, and all of those things. This position will help you. Okay, so if you're looking to build, or if you're looking to get a deeper penetration, or get that deep whatever, whether you have a small one or a big one, missionary position will do the job for you. The second position is the tight squeeze. Which one is the tight squeeze? The tight squeeze is also known as the reverse missionary. Now, how do you do this particular position? This is the position where the woman lays again on the bed, but no longer lying on her back. She lies on her tummy instead. Mind you that in missionary, she's laying on her back, but in this tight squeeze or reverse missionary, she's not laying on her tummy, with her legs also spread apart, straight on the bed, while the man, comes in between her thighs and penetrates her. This position will help deeper penetration, although it works better for men with longer, something. So if you have a longer one, you'll be at a good advantage of having that deep penetration. Once the man even goes inside of her, the woman now has to close her legs, like she now has to even cross her legs. That way, the man will even feel fuller and bigger inside of her and create that deep, tight penetration that you guys crave for. Okay, good. This position might not allow you to, look into the eyes and profess love, but it's still going to allow you to whisper sweet things to her ears and, kiss her neck and, still make love. Okay, good. Now, the third position is what we call over the table. Over the table is a little bit like reverse missionary, but not reverse missionary. In fact, it's in between reverse missionary and still in between doggy. Okay, now this is a position where the woman, just like the name implies, the woman is standing on her feet and is bending over the table while the man from behind penetrates her. That feeling gives a deep penetration. It's because of the close range and because of the way she's bent over, giving the man more room or more access to her, you know. On a flip side, if she doesn't want to stand and bend over, she can decide to lie on the table, lying close to the edge, where the man can now, even if the man is standing at the edge of the bed, the man can penetrate her while she spreads her legs wide apart. If she's not doing this at the edge of the table, she's doing it at the edge of the bed. Do you understand? That way, the way her legs are spread apart, and because of the close range between her and the man, it will give them a very deep penetration. Okay, a little bit intimate but not so intimate. Now, the last position, this one is, there's nothing intimate about this position. No, it doesn't create room for love you, Dovey, I love you, I miss you kind of something. or you're the light of my life and the apple in my tea, and the apple in my whatever. But it gives a deep penetration, which is what we call the popular doggy. We all know how doggy is done, right? Where the woman is kneeling on all fours or bent over on all fours with her legs apart. The man, of course, kneeling or standing behind her, penetrates her from that position. Like I said, there's no room for I love you and I miss you, but it will create room for deep penetration, intense penetration. If you have a long something, be careful in this position so that you don't get attached shifting wounds and spoiling things inside the woman's body. Okay, but of course, this position is good for anybody that wants to experience a very deep penetration and a feeling of tightness. Okay, now these are the positions that I can grant you for now that will give you intense penetration. Not like there are not other positions, but of course, these are the ones you should even know for now. When we get the other ones, we can also add to the list. So if you want something intense and deep, try out any of these 4 positions. Okay, good. And if you've not subscribed, like I said, subscribe and turn on the post notifications so that you always get notified whenever I make new videos. You might also want to check out my playlists for other sex positions you might want to try out. I have a playlist dedicated for everything. Okay, do well to check out my channel, check out my videos, check out my playlists. I guarantee you find something, find some things that will trigger you. Now I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Do have a lovely day. Bye.